Hi, I am Frederick Dane Salvana del Pilar, but you can call me Dave. I am first year BS Criminology of Section Hotel, and I'm here to discuss about what I've learned on the topic the global interstate system, market integration, and the global governance. So the first one is the global interstate system, defined as an institutional agreement of governance that address regional or globalized issues that go beyond the scope of a nation state. So, there are institutions that govern globalization. The first and foremost is the United Nations, with 192 member states. It's seen as the facilitator of global governance. And the World Bank is an international financial institution that provides loans to countries of world capital projects established during the Bretton Woods Conference in 1944 and include the other members like the International Bank of Reconstruction and Development or IREA, International Development Association or IDA, International Finance Corporation or IFC, and Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency or MIGA. These institutions provide loans to the middle income countries and even private sectors in developing countries to create market. And there are also organizations like the International Monetary Fund or IMF. The second is World Trade Organization or WTO. Third is World Health Organization or WHO. The Organization Economic Cooperation and Development or OECD. International Labour Organization or ILO. The UNESCO contributes to peace and security by promoting international collaboration through educational, scientific, and cultural reforms. And the second one is market integration, is a process by which economies are becoming more independent and interconnected in terms of commodity flows, including externalities and spillover of incomes. So there is an institution. There are few institutions in market integration. The first one is the International Financial Institution, are institutions that provide support through loans or grant technical advices to promote a country's economic and social development. However, IFS has the four key issue. And the first issue is legitimacy. Given that the majority of shareholders and policy-making powers lie with powerful, rich nations, leaders of this IFIS, also default, have come from developed countries such as head of the IMF, have always been a European and American for World Bank and the European for EDR. And the second issue is effectiveness. IFS development assistance programs and policy advices. Some of the IFS investment have been controversial, such as support to large-scale land use conversion or down construction. The third is major products of IFIS. Loan provides capital for development initiatives countries. However, it does not come for free and comes with certain conditions that the borrowing country has to meet. And the fourth one is capacity and sustainability of IFIS is another concern. The IFIS income base has reduced compared to what it was before, although the demand for IFIS increasing, particularly in contributing towards regional and global development initiatives. So the third one is the contemporary global governance. Global governance is the capacity within the international system at any given moment to provide government-like service and public goods in the absence of the world government. This kind of governance shifted from the traditional territorial varying state or nation state to a more loose and shrinking structures warranting international cooperation, movement, and response. In response, several non-state bodies came about, including the United Nations and G20 Plus, all with the ultimate goals of international action. The United Nations, one important example of an state structure, as an international government organization or IGO, playing a vital role in the world affairs, is United Nations or UN. United Nations is an IGO designed to make enforcement of international law, security, human rights, economic development, and social progress is here for countries and world. The UN today is divided into 5 branches: the UN General Assembly, the UN Security Council, the Economic and Social Council, the Secretariat. That was all I've learned about the 3 topics. Once again, I'm Frederick Dave Silvano del Pilar, first year BS Criminology students of Section Hotel.